Alright, let's test our audio. How do we sound today? Alright, let's test our audio.
Yeah, sounds like
How do we sound today? Alright, let's test our audio.
Relic sounds like
How do we sound today? Alright, let's test How goes the vacation? Also, I'm so sorry that your linen room was in fact not safe. Pinche, Mr. X don't give a fuck apparently. Alright, let's start up. Okay, so I'm camping, I've been camping S ranks, working on achievement like I have been, while I sit here and play WoW. It's been pretty chill. Fish Tracker app says, Word in the 7 hues in 1 hour. Fuck that. I don't got time for that nonsense. I mean, I could set up for it. Charbonnet is in 2 hours. Sea Butterflies in 2 hours. Go fuck yourself, Sea Butterfly. Lancet Fish is in 8 hours. Aelad Ascan, the fish from yesterday, will be up in 20 hours. So sometime tomorrow morning, I believe. I'm gonna have to get up at 8 a.m. so that I don't miss it. What's this? I got a message from Mimi. Oh, that's a new place, Mimi? It looks pretty good. Nice and clean. It is very fucking bright. I will agree. Hola, Mimi. But yeah, hopefully you're having a good vacation, Franco. I know exactly how hard that work is, so ojalá you're enjoying your time off. Also, I started cleaning my potsherds on things, pero Franco, you want to do front lines at some point today? Bless you, Mimi.
Caliente.
Oh, snap. Thank you, Ashley. If you would like, I can put your points towards one Little Caesars. Little Caesars. I'm in the wrong world, fuck! But thank you very much, Ash. Thank you for 83 months, and thank you for tier 3. I'll be forever grateful. Thank you. I hope your day is sure going to take the lead. And listen, I don't mind. Whatever takes the lead takes the lead. If you would like to spread it out evenly to catch up the other ones, that's up to you. But if it takes the lead, we have until April what? Until April 6th. So plenty of time still. Maybe later, yeah. I just woke up and laid in bed. No, vibe away, homie. Vibe away. I like this, by the way. Look at this coordination right here. This is really well done. Depending on the angle that you watch them. That is... They know what they're doing. that flows very, very well. I like that. Where is that? Is that a Mog Station emote? That's pretty cool. What am I doing? I haven't sold shit. But hopefully work isn't treating you too harshly today, Ash. Yes, from Mog Station. At some point, I don't care about the outfits or the mounts too much, but the emote game off the Mog Station is very strong. It's very strong. Also, I bought this outfit for Fu because, as Brady put it, it exposes her back. So this is a Fu certified outfit. I am, however, one potsherd short of being able to do the thing. I suppose I should finish Route 13 today as well as a thing to do. Just because achievement points and all that. S rank in Yansha. No, thank you. I need to get Brady maps. Shit. It's like a Z's lights, but it's Brady maps. Gotta get maps on the. Oh, I didn't turn on my light. Son of a sea biscuit. Point. I was like, why am I so dark? It's because I'm brown. Approaching achievement completion, never gonna happen. I don't care. I'm already on my bullshit on one character. I'm not gonna do it on two. Hola Ray, buenos dias. Does the tiring continue? I'm so sorry. Little Caesars in the lead. Hell yeah, let's go. Try to make some crazy bread. Was today a submarine day? It is, son of a bitch! Oops. Sleep didn't happen for me. Oh no, that's unfortunate, right? I'm sorry. That really sucks. I stole your sleep because after several days of minimal sleep, I finally got some sleep. It wasn't good sleep. I'm not gonna sit here and brag. Yeah, I got sleep. No. I closed my eyes. I woke up several times. I managed to force myself to lay down, but that's unfortunate, right? Dude, I also need to get cerulean tanks on this character. For this character. In a pinch, I can grab some. But she's still sub 1 million points. Also, I have a question. If I have a bunch of level 100 dungeons. If I run those, will you guys get bonus mathematics? On Fu and Raijin? Like, would Brady get his bonus tomes? But Brady, I need 40,000 tomes to catch up. I didn't think today was a submarine day. Gotta be honest. Be gone, submarines. Fetch me my riches. Should finish Resident Evil either tonight or on Monday. Imagine finishing on a Monday. So that's what's going to be on for the evening. I almost want to stretch it out so that way it does end on Monday. But I don't know that I can. Because I don't know. I think the place I'm going to next is the last place. So we'll see. That could be either really quick or I don't know. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. This is a okay submarine route. Say so. The first time bonus is always not with limited tomes. Yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure. But oh, my neck feels like it wants to crack, but it doesn't crack. Other way. Nope. Stretch my back though. Felt that right in my scapula. Scapulae? In my back. Alright, what does the submarine say for cash? This doesn't matter, this is all just whatever. There's so much of this on the market board because of submarine folks that these gems don't matter, nor those bars, nor those branches. Alright. Drum roll, please. This isn't gonna be very good. 2, 3, 4, 5, just over half a mil. Try better, Fu. I remember the last time I saw the bonus message wasn't actually paid attention. Yes, I just don't even. I'm already okay. Let's get it over with. So I just start going instead of paying attention to literally everything flashing in front of the screen. All right, Raijin, what you got for me, girl? We out here collecting la renta from the alts. Let's see what we have. I literally have to go through here and do this. I stopped sending my retainers out on my alts, just because they both have over 2,000 thingies from PvP. So it's like, okay, I'll save them for 8.x, and also I already have like 999 of all the. What do you mean? Oh, requires repairs. Wait a minute, how come the other ones are busted but not these? What's going on, Varsity? Buenos dias. How's it going, homie? Hopefully your morning has started out nice and fresh. Normally they line up pretty well together. Alright, Varsity, let me see. Oh, this is a long one. A guy was sitting at home when he heard a knock at the door. He opened the door and looked around, but no one was there. Before he closed the door, he happened to look down and saw a small snail on his doormat. He picked it up and threw it as far as he could. 7 months later, he heard another knock at the door. He opened it, looked down, and saw the same snail. The snail said, "What was that all about?" Weak. Terrible. Someone get the write out of this calendar, better material? Seriously. Alright, Varsity, here goes your fact. Theodore Roosevelt was shot and then went on to give a 90-minute speech while covered in blood. The bullet still lodged in him. Well, built different, I guess. We get the punchline in another 7 months? Maybe, if you're lucky and you know about it. Deep space purple. I'll get you in a second. Let me just accumulate all my monies for my submarines. No, working got asked to work in the other building to help with packaging, so it's, man, that sucks. Hopefully it's not too much of a change from the norm. Also, buy your ticket to see Project Hail Mary tomorrow in IMAX. They're nice! I'm jealous. I wish I had IMAX 70mm here. We do not. Yes, tell me what you think of the movie. I haven't read the book or anything, so I'm wholly unfamiliar with it, but I saw the trailer and like, oh, the premise of this seems pretty neat. Let's see more. So I'm curious. I want to see the movie. Mom said he gave you 2 free movie tickets, so I paid the difference in upgrade. Only paid $8 when normal ticket is $35. Very nice. That's a lot of fucking money. Nice. Nah, I'm out of cerulean tanks. Well, time to invade a country for the resources. But hey, $8 for the upgrade to IMAX? Hell yeah. Oh, big gun. Is that the right phone? That's the wrong phone. No! There we go. Okay. I'm being real with you. I don't know where to get cerulean tanks in this neighborhood. I've been working 4 hours and I am off for the weekend. That's not too bad. As long as you're still getting paid, though. Because don't be messing with our money. That's for sure. Do they give you that price? It is IMAX. It is 70mm. It is all the fancy schmancy stuff. So IMAX do be a little bit more expensive. Are you feeling a sense of shame afterwards, much like that? Well, you know. I would pay $35 for a ticket if it was at like the giant globe thing in Vegas, and that's where I got to see my movie on the inside. But for regular run-of-the-mill IMAX, I don't know that it's worth it. I mean, obviously it's an experience, right? There's a theater in Tijuana that I went to when we used to visit down in Mexico quite often. That was this big ball, and they used to do, it was kind of like the theater there, the IMAX there at USC, at the, what's it called, by the Rose Gardens, by the museums and all that. It was that sort of an experience, except it was curved because it was ball shaped. So that's pretty neat. Why don't we have more ball-shaped theaters with the full thing? It was an experience. It was nice. It was cool. The whole docking scene was so loud and so insane. It made the ticket worth it. No, I can't even imagine for something like that. Absolutely, for Interstellar, I would pay cash money to watch Interstellar in big IMAX, mega immersive theater. That would be incredible. Certain movies absolutely lend itself to the format. But I feel like character-driven stories that are not like, that are just about the thing, not the whole thing, are a little bit different. Hola, Varsity. Buenos dias. What what, Varsity again? Get out of here, Varsity. Hola, Bay. Good morning, Bay. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you for that streak of 150. Bay, I need to apologize to you profusely for saying Varsity instead of you. I'm so sorry. Many apologies. Alright. I also saw Dunkirk. See, Dunkirk would definitely lend itself to that format. Dunkirk with the audio and the visuals would be insane in IMAX. But that one made me anxious AF the entire time with the ticking in the background. Yeah, I can imagine. But again, you're paying for that anxiety, right? That's the kind of movie you want to get out of that. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. I hope you're doing okay, babe. I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry you've been a bit sickly. Alright, Submarine Cash. What do we got? We have that, we got 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 that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slightly better than Rising. 6 and change. That's our better than Foo. Right? Please do better. You're about to break 60 million, so yeah, we're getting close to 700 million. You're mistaken for a hero, don't cringe. Do you even have the lone hero title? Excuse me? Show me your lone hero title. I'm working on my solo Deep Dungeons varsity, so I'm probably gonna be the lone hero before you are, unless you get it together. What kind of title do you have? Teaspoon. Still a bit sick, but my throat is feeling better. That's good. That's good. The throat, mira, the sore throat and the, what's it called? The nose feeling scraped to shit from blowing it so much. The worst parts. Sir, I made it to floor 50 solo and heaven on high. That shit takes years after. What class did you go in as? I'm doing this Pictomancer. I'm currently on floor 111 for Palace of the Dead. I figured if I get Palace of the Dead out of the way, it'll be easier to do the other ones. I've gone through so many tissues. No más mocos. Mira, I know. Ni hay mocos. It's just the nasal cavity doing the thing. If there were at least mocos, then okay, sure. Mocos means boogers, in case you know what the fuck we're talking about. On Machinist, a bold move. Mobility is incredible, so I don't blame you there. Pictomancer, very nice. It's broken. Its damage output is just dumb. Okay, I'm gonna do one PvP because Fu is ready to. She's one match from finishing her PvP pass. This is your reminder that the new patch will be on April the 28th, which means you have just over a month to finish your PvP. If you want the mount, almost max level for armor and weapon too. Nice. I also started with Palace of Dead because I'm literally removing power from my weaponry, so that way I can get weapons from Palace of Dead, which gives you 10 achievement points per. And since I am now ranked number 34, potentially number 31 for all the Behemoth achievement points, I need more weapons. I'm almost done with the combat relics. I just need, I think, 5 more. I got another one today. Well, Mog Tome starts soon. Yes, it should be about a month out. So end of this month, Duke. We should be seeing it. Not next week, but probably the week after that. Today's the 19th. We're going to see it next week, probably. Yeah, we'll probably see it maybe this Tuesday would be ideal on the 24th. So maybe tomorrow, Friday, we'll get the blog post and telling us about it. Still leveling machinist. Hello, Wolfie. But yeah, we should probably get the blog post on Friday. And then it'll be like, yeah, and then we'll see what we can get. And then we go from there and try and get our goods and get, hopefully there's some shinies there. Granted, there's not a lot in the way of shinies I don't already have, but for the alts, right? And for people who haven't played the game for 12 fucking years, can go back and get some stuff easier. I think it'll be the last week of March, April. It won't be in April because they usually give us at least a full month, right? That'd be kind of weird for it to be less than a month. So that would kind of suck. Yeah, so I mean, it'd be nice if they, yeah, I mean, for the very end of the month, at the 31st Thanksgiving, I guess they could do that. That would be terrible, though. That'd be kind of bleh. Alright, I'm gonna do a front lines on Fujin, not Raijin. I'll save Raijin for later. We gotta send Brady. I told Brady, I will not forget, I will not fail you, I will send you your maps. And then I proceeded to forget and not send them any maps. So, please, Brady, my maps. Hello, Zara. Good afternoon. But yeah, nothing really on the docket for today. I'll do one PvP here, and then if Brady wants some tomes, maybe we go do Route 13. I haven't done it yet, so I'm curious about it. I also need some potsherds. And then, I don't know, there's always advanced farm for the thingies. We'll see what we'll have, what it's like for bodies. Because you gotta have bodies. Still no text, by the way, so still don't have my glasses. So that's gonna be a change. We'll see how dark the actual sunglasses are, the prescription sunglasses are, versus the normal ones, but yeah. We'll see what that's like. Anybody want to go for front lines? I'll be doing a couple of these, so even if you don't get in on the first one, there'll be plenty of room for the second one. But the lines of front, I believe this will finish her series. Yep. 750 out of 500, so that'll be nice. Zara's out. Zara, you can't run away from it. if you want the mount, if you want the goods, if you're interested in the goodies, ready switching characters, so there's room for 2 folks. You got the emote? I can run for miles. Emote's pretty good. Wait, actually, what was the emote? I know I got it. It's just, it's been so long since I got it. What is it? It is, oh, the carry book. Okay. Brady coming along on Ariel. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, so we're just gonna vibe today. Things to do, obviously some achievements to be had. There's not a lot in the way of fish, of big fish. Again, maybe I'll try for Warden of the Seven Hues. That's gonna be up in just over an hour. But no, I'm not gonna be able to because I need to catch the Firelights and the Indigo in 10 minutes. And then, I mean, I guess I could get the other window as well. So the Warden of the Seven Hues is a Stormblood level fish, where you need to catch 3 indigo prismfish, which are a mooch, by the way, and 3 firelight goldfish, which are a mooch, by the way. And then you need to catch 5 green prismfish, and if you catch 3, 3, and 5, all without leaving the zone or fishing in another fishing pool, then you get a buff that lasts 2 minutes and 55 seconds. And because of the way the timers work out, by the time you get the 5th green prismfish, you get your buff just as the Warden of the Seven Hues window opens, and you get 3 minutes to try and get a fish. And if you don't get it in those 3 minutes, you get to do all of that all over again at a future time. Gross is kind of gross, right? It's kind of gross. Nerd, I know you are, but what am I? Don't answer the question, please. Stink even? Yeah, it's one of the, I wouldn't say it's one of the worst fish, but it's not exactly one of the best fish either. It's closer to being one of the worst fish than it is being one of the best fish. And Shari Benet is in 2 hours, so it's about 3 hours. I tried for the ALAD last night. You get exactly 3 minutes to try and catch it. That's all you get. I did not catch it. Fish. Maybe we'll do some fishy boat. Okay, we have heard how much fishing sucks. You don't have to keep carping on about it. Wow. Wow. How dare you? Where's my fishy boat thing? Ocean fishing. Oh my god, flashbang. So there's one en route right now, so miss that. And then there's one in 2 hours after that, so 2.5 hours from now. So that's when stream ends. I do need to do more fishy boat. Get him right. You throw those tomatoes at his ass. No, you thought you gotta wait. Get on the fishy boat. We're going right now. Let's go. Fishy boat. I think I even have fisher gear. I can make you fisher gear if you want. That's easy enough to do. Last time I fished was in Shadowbringers. Okay, that's not too bad. That's just 2 expansions away. You can fish perfectly well. Listen, it's not like I stand much of a chance with these big fish anyway. It's all... big fish is all about randomness to begin with, so... Me, level 100, BIS, max melds. There, at the fishing hole of Heaven's Ward, level 60. 40 levels higher, fish gets away. The fish gets away. Shadowbringers, 20 levels higher, still BIS, still everything. All the skills going, rolling to perfection. Fish gets away. I've had one fish get away about 9 times now. It's up all the time, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about time or weather. But yeah, so but again, and there are other big fish. Like there's 3 other big fish up right now in Ultimato, Duliolal, and Solution 9. But I'm sticking to the first 2 achievements, which are Stormblood and Below, and then Shadowbringers. And then after that, I'll work on Endwalker and then Dawn Trail. And then ideally, then I'll be done. No, there's still a lot of fish to go. That's a lot of fish. That's a lot of fish, but you know, we'll get there. I can't check because I'm not on Harley, but I also need to get the world-class troller thingy for, I did 3 million points for Fishy Boat. The Fisher. Fishy. Where is it? I mean, I haven't even gotten the achievement for 16,000 points on this character. Or 20,000 points. Let's see. Yeah, 3 million points for world-class troller. Dead game? It's PvP, but yeah, 20-minute queue for PvP. That means there's only 1 cycle going through right now, so dead game. No one even PvPs anymore. Hopefully, when Yoshi mentioned that they're gonna fix Party Finder, they mean they're gonna do region-wide Party Finder the way it should be. But I think once again they didn't think that far in advance. Whoever built up the systems in place, and now they have to work around with what was created years and years and years ago by somebody who might not even be in the company anymore. So hooray for that. I missed 1 S rank that I could have gotten credit for. Unfortunate. But one of the goals I do have before the expansion is I would like to clear out my entire quest log for all my characters. I guess I can go do this. Where are the amethysts at? They're not in Mordona. Thanalan. Okay. Where does one get amethysts? Wouldn't it be South Shroud, I think? Raw amethyst. Yep, South Central Shroud. Oh, Central Shroud, okay. Sure. And that's up top over by Hockey Manor. But I would like to get Fu completely caught up. Raijin is most of the way caught up. But getting caught up means a lot of work. And I just need 20 of these. I also need to finish Delta Escape 4.0 apparently. I'm pretty sure I could solo that, right? Which one's Delta Escape? It's not the first one, is it? What kind of gear do I have? 750 unmelded. Delta is X death. Oh, gross. Maybe I can solo that. I'm not sure. Unmelded. So I need to meld her gear here. Not heavy melds, but you know, some guaranteed melds there would be nice. I almost toyed with the idea of doing crafter relics on a second character. But then I was like, what if I just loved myself instead? What if instead of going through that process, there was a slight thought that if I did do all that, then I could at the very least get drone bits out of it? But who knows? Okay, We'll see. I don't think no self-care. Maybe, because I mean, I think you need A rank missions. In order to get to A rank missions, you have to have at least. I mean, obviously, Oasis is still the better route to do it than the Moon and Feynet. It feels like. Obviously, the best way to level up crafters and gatherers, so easy enough to do that from 50 and up. So we'll see. Maybe we get some yeehaw clock in there and level up that whole deal. Because again, I would like to get food caught up to the max level. And prep for the expansion, you know, which means capping out orange scripts, which means getting a full set of gear, melds, all that sort of stuff. You'll find your raw amethyst near about Hopeseed Pond over in the central. That would have been helpful earlier. Central Shroud. Let's see how much you're willing to risk for 20 of them. Shut up, Wide Gully. So the story here, if you didn't do it back in ARR, is this guy's trying to take over the mining guild from a Thailander. Unacceptable. So we're here helping her out. Gasp! Bugger me! You mine these amethysts? I can't believe you made it past all them nasty creatures. I'm level 100. Though it might be as it's time I stopped being so surprised. You goddamned adventurers come through more often than I care to admit. Any road, it's one thing to find the amethyst, but do you even know aught about them? Their properties? What they represent? Thought, let me answer it. No, I don't know. Thought not. Well, here's a free lesson. Amethysts are a lightning aspect of gemstones, prized as embodiments of calmness, decisiveness, and intuition. In coming back with such a large haul of them, it would seem you've got all these things. I might have been hasty to pass judgment. The more I see you work, the more I see why the guildmaster's so fond of you. Oh my gosh, she's fond of me? I never imagined an adventurer would give me my toughest competition, and I was learned better than that, to take every adversary earnestly. Seems I'll have to redouble my efforts if I'm to secure my place as the best in the business. Don't you worry about the precious amethysts you brought. I'll see them safe to the guild stores. I look forward to our next contest, adventurer. That's when I'll... Someone mowing their lawn? Oh, that's a helicopter, never mind. That's when I'll drive the pickaxe home that I am the better miner. Okay, please shut up. It's even funnier when you buy them off the market for. Yeah. That is an option. Hey, Adalberta. That's the Thailander, by the way. Look at her. She's not max height either. See? Harley, it's not just Harley. To die for. Have you heard, Fu? The latest tally has you tied with White Gully as the guild's highest earner. You started as a novice with the rusty pickaxe. Now you're one of the stoutest pillars. You've truly come a long way, my friend. I find myself turning to you more often for difficult orders, the bulk of which have been coming from Deep Canyon. As you should well know from past expeditions, these tend to entail going to dangerous locales. I'm loath to put my people in harm's way, but the concern owns us. In truth, if not in name, it'd be ill done to refuse their request, no matter how onerous. But just this once, I've a mind to do just that. I can't in good conscience order you to a wild place like Coerthus merely for the sake of 20 pieces of jade. Market board, like Franco said. You had a choice. She didn't. Wow. Somebody decided that for her. She's not real. Aye, that's what Deep Canyon is requesting this time. And if I have to send someone, you've rightly proven yourself the best candidate. But you should understand how risky the endeavor. Think long and hard before you do something we both regret. While you're mulling it over, though, I should let you know that White Gully wanted a word. You'll find him in the usual place. I wonder if the time change is just messing with things as well. Shut up, White Gully. Nobody asked you. I take it you've heard about the job, and I can tell from the look in your eyes that you're already on board with giving it a go. when you came back with the amethyst the last time, I came to realize something. A true miner must be prepared to risk life and limb for his prize. Really though? I don't think you do. Mining for jade at no less a place than Haldrath's March in Coerthas would be the perfect way to put my conviction to the proof. I challenge you to another contest. The first to find 20 pieces of jade and deliver them to Adalberta's is the winner. The superior miner by all objective measures. Sure, guy. I don't think that's what makes you a better miner, risking your life to get some goods. So this is a Wendy's? Seriously, though. I think jade is right out here. No! My jade! Okay, well, fuck it. Man, this one really sticks out here in Coerthas. Oh my god, is that a legacy tattoo? Oh my god, look at it right there. There you go. No! There you go, Rosa, just for you. It is. Kind of you to notice. Pretty much every rivalry, I'm just sat there like, I just work here, dude. Yeah, listen, I just want to unlock that one skill that's level 65, and I'm level 100, but I haven't done a class quest since level 30. What the heck? And also, thank you, Beta, again. I don't think I said thank you, but I'll say thank you because I was busy reading your fucking pun for that 175 streak. Thank you, thank you. Rosa, I had a thought when I know you mentioned the G pose and all that. I was like, wait, please don't submit that. But I know you're smart enough not to do that. The contest isn't worth it. No, yeah, no, you specified, so.
Today I learned that Ireland's capital is growing at an exponential rate.
Oh, is it?
It's Dublin.
Thank you for the videos, Papi. It is. It's true. And also, again, Rosa, it was turned out remarkable. Good job. All right, this will finish off my PvP pass. Let's get stuff done. Why are you booing me? I'm right. It's true. All right, let's go down to the middle. This will be great. I was in one of these matches a couple days ago, and there was two people yelling at everybody that they were doing it wrong, and they had the single worst set of callouts I have ever seen in any Frontlines match, and they both had the snow mount from this map. But you know, it checks out. Get them up! Alright, pick him up, not me though. Nice. Gotta hear yourself. Oh, they're getting pinched by yellow? Makes sense. That machinist right there. Kill that machinist. I don't know what they were thinking. Same, they made the wrong call every time. Dude, I don't even know. It's not that difficult. Open up your map. Listen, open up your map. Look around and you'll open your eyes and you'll see. Like, it's not. And they were adamant that everybody else was wrong. They were right. And like, I wish I was that confident in as terribly wrong as they were being. Like, I was actually envious of how badly wrong they were, and refused to admit that they were halfway through. I wondered if they were trying to see how many of us they could kill. Jeez, that's bad. Don't die. Hit him with the more damage taken than the AoE. Get the kill, that's what we want. Freddy's alive. Yeah, premium subscriptions to the Audacity. Oh no! Sorry, I just noticed that there's Team Blue over here. Alright, don't get back here. Are they trying to do like Dark Knight cheese, but they're not very good at it? I think that's what they might be doing there. Alright, down south. Alright, no follow-up LB? No follow-up LB? Come on. He didn't even try to LB me. That's kind of insulting. What is the machinist if not somebody who just drill into LB into thinking that they've gotten you? Alright, there's an A rank over here. Let's go over there. Brady and I are carrying this group. Listen, we can only do so much. Alright, we'll get this one. Somebody is like, you need to stop bullying Blue. Like, okay, my guy, but the nodes are literally here in Blue area. What are we supposed to do? Alright, we're fighting. Alright, now we're gonna fight Yellow. Let's go. The new map? Yeah, it's still here, Franco. It's still going. It took us almost 20 minutes to get a queue though, so you know. Alright, let's go down here. Let's go fight Yellow. But most of our team, well, not most of our team is over there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Now, why may you can't just stroll by? That's not how that works. They're gonna survive too. Watch out, people are not with us. Dark Knight's being annoying. Yeah, man, sure wish we would focus on Yellow. Oh, I stole some kills. Nice. I stole 2 knockouts from Blue. I'll fucking do it again too. Bart! Somebody fucking... Okay, there is an A rank over there. No, there is an A rank note over there. Give me a battle tube. Let loose a tooth of war. How about that? Give me a second. The tweet. That's okay. You know what? Yeah, well, Blue got that note. So, oops, sorry, I honked it. Alright, run over there. Right, neat. So we can get this one as well. I'll keep an eye on this. Alright, Tater Tot is all over it. Good job, Tater Tot. I'm coming here and kill some folks. Or trying to anyway. Everybody doing work. Jesus. Beautiful sounds. Wolfie, gold is like 22 minutes. I think you got this. Nice! Well, Wolfie was 17-minute kill yesterday. I'm gonna snipe solo right now. Do it. Try it. Alright, let's get out of there. I'm in danger. Like another A rank here. As long as we get this one, we got that one there. Good job, Tater Tot. I knew you had that potato in you. There is an A rank over here. Let's go here. We gotta go for challenge yellow. Actually, it's very far away. Never mind. We're not gonna go there. That's way too far away. I thought it was this one over here, but it's not. We can get this one though. We can try and snatch it from Blue. Which the times are tighter, but the event's permanent. That's not too bad. Then. Can at least, you know, practice it and get better. So I can easily get the gold if the NPCs aren't full idiots. Well, that's a lot of Blue. I'm not going to go over there. Blue is welcome to that one. Alright, I guess you can't go take this B rank since they're going to be busy over here. Nope, they already took it. They snatched it. I mean, we could just engage them and fuck these dudes up right here. You ain't got nothing else to do. You got engage. Let's go. No, my body. Oh, there people are committed. We're about to get pinched too, I think. Watch the pinch. Oh, please. Please, try it. Oh no, the paladin went in me when it's just him and me. Ah, bless. Oh, the paladin died, so there's something. Watch out, Freddy. We still got some of these dinguses nearby. Alright, let's put them on back. That was funny. That was the most paladin thing ever. I know they were doing it to try and get the... their attacks from the thing, but that's just wild. Alright, well, we gotta kill blue now, because now blue is ahead of us, so, you know. First, like you said, her phone would show you cooking, like last week. Mine shows you playing Phasmo. What the fuck, Phasmo? Is that because there's a reason for it to show Phasmo? What the shit? That doesn't make any sense. Let's secure this S rank, and then we go get that other S rank over there. We got plenty of people here for the S rank. I'm gonna go try and get this one over here, because we need bodies up here. We got more than enough bodies right there. We don't need all that. They're busy over here. There's some new people dicking around over here, but we need more bodies up here, please. There's only 1, 2 people, 3 people. No, I'm about to get my ass beat. Look at that. That's a lot of dudes. Alright, 5 kills, no deaths, 35 assists. We got a victory. Brady's at the very top with 42 assists, 3 kills, no deaths, 1.6 million healed, 700 grand damage. I did 145 grand damage, almost a million healed. So, yeah, no, we carried pretty hard there, Brady. Here you go. A cousin to Ari Carver, Serafina Carver. Not a single comm? Not a single. There's 6 other people there, and none of them saw fit to be like, you know what? Those 2 people did. Hopefully Brady got 6 comms. Yay, got the mount. This is what the mount looks like, in case you're wondering about PvP mounts and all that. Mount guy. This is the mount. You right around ass, right on that demon's face. Just like the Lord intended, apparently. Butt cheeks to the forehead. Love that life for the demon. I need 20 of these. That's kind of weird though. I mean, I guess Phasmo is the thing we need to get into at some point again, right? Because of the new map. I mean, also it's also just one map. So I don't know. Like at some point it'd be fun to get back in there and try it out for a little bit. It doesn't have to be an entire stream, obviously. But going in there for like an hour, running the map a few times, seeing what it's like, might be fun. But yeah, so I didn't do my class quest. Obviously, her gathers are 100 each. But that does mean that if you don't do your class quest, you miss out on certain skills, and so her abilities are a little lacking. I'll go turn this in, and then grab Harley, and then I'll see what we can get up to. I also need to do the Blue Mage, the last 2, 3 Blue Mage things. I know we're not getting a Blue Mage update this year, which really literally probably means this entire year no Blue Mage, because we would maybe see it 8.1, which would be halfway through next year. Come to the desert in 5 hours. Maybe I ditch Iggy like he ditched you last night. It looks really good, but I'm curious. I know Joe's gonna play it. Obviously, if you play it, I want to know what you think, Franco, because we're pretty similar in our likes of those kinds of games. I think I read somewhere that there's 74 bosses in Crimson Desert. I think Rosa's going to play it as well, right? The lack of character customization, though, being able to make my own character sucks. sucks, but the 3 leads that you can choose, I believe, are pretty hot. I understand why Gully has challenged you yet again. I know the temptation is to seek out victory whatever cost, but winning isn't everything. You do what's right for you, Fu. I'm literally level 100. Leave me alone. Please have this straight. But yeah, let me know what you think of it. By the 12, this is the Jade, and such fine samples, too. Congratulations. I think the original quest required high quality Jade, but they've changed the game since then, so you can't actually gather high quality items. So the NPC text still reflects the fact that you got the highest quality stuff. It's a little silly, but obviously it's not saying high quality. It's just saying, speaking of it in very high terms. And such fine samples too. Congratulations are in order. You've won the contest. By default, that is. White Gully never got his 20 pieces, you see. As he went about his work, he lowered his guard and was attacked by a fell fiend. His wounds were such that it was all he could do to run to safety. He's whole of body, if somewhat worse for wear. He's like to be out of action for a while. But that's not the worst of it. More than the wounds you can see, I worry for his state of mind. He saw you as a rival to surpass, but he ended up losing in a contest he himself devised. That kind of disappointment is enough to break most people. Trust me, I know. But I pray that White Gully has the strength to get back on his feet and take up the pickaxe once more. It'd be a shame to lose one so gifted. Let's return to the matter before us, though. I wasn't exaggerating about the quality of this jade. Its purity and strength allow you to see why it's thought of as the embodiment of immortality. Since ancient times, man has chosen to adorn his tools and garb with it. Imbuing yourself with the everlasting is certainly an attractive notion. And no one is more aware of that tradition than White Gully. It's for that very reason I intend to create for him a gift of jade. Yeah, maybe just hit him over the head with another piece of jade. The stone bears my hopes that he will rise again, no matter how often the spinner might see fit to test him and bring him to his knees. Money, please. Crimson Desert is a single-player game, right? Yeah, it's a big adventure game. It's made by a Korean dev, so I only say it's made by Korean dev because it'll be in that flavor of style, I think, like Stellar Blade. Obviously, you know, Stellar Blade is a very good game, but is also a very particular type of game that's made for a difficulty level in Korea that's above my pay grade. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be like in line with like Kazan and all those types of games that have come out recently. They're action adventure, difficult boss games, and not necessarily a Souls-like. Is it a purchase or is it funded by $40? No, it's a purchase. You buy it. You buy the game. It's a full-priced game. It's the Black Desert MMO dudes? Yeah. And that was a grind, right? I don't say that to drive people away from it. They make very good games. They're very high-quality games. It's just, it can also be a little grindy and a little bit difficult. For cosmetics? Yeah, I don't know about cosmetics. I'm assuming at some point there might be. All I know is that it looks absolutely stunning. Like, the game is gorgeous. The world, phenomenal. Making the graphics work hard. But I don't know. I've never seen a game with such mixed reviews. It's either a 5 or a 9. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see for sure. Brady, you want to do Rolos? Speaking of tomes. Tomes? Rolos? I forgot about Rolos. Who's online? We got some people. But yeah, no, I'm curious. I'm curious. So how good it's gonna be. Ooh, can I get some? It's 485, isn't it, for boots and stuff? Give me the tomes. Expert, level cap, high level leveling. I'm tanking, Brady's healing or DPSing. If you want in on the tomes. Oh, but I'm familiar with that dev outside of... They made an MMO that was mega grindy. But again, the game looks stunningly beautiful. Like, I haven't seen really any game that looks that good for the world and whatnot. So, I'm curious. Obviously, I'll watch Jill do it. But that's not a very fair thing, because Jill's a fucking beast. But obviously, if other people are going to buy it and play it, I'd be interested to hear opinions and thoughts on those kinds of games. Alright, 780 mnemonics. Yeah, 795, 4795. I don't even know. I mean, I guess for tank, I just want any piece of gear, right? Every piece of gear is an upgrade. 780, yeah. I mean, are there any good pieces here? I got the chest piece already. Hat, tenacity, terrible. Gloves, tenacity, tenacity, love that for me. Crit tenacity, it's not bad. Do any of these pieces have direct hit? No, they never do. Alright, what about jewelry? Crit tenacity. Crit that. Crit that. Crit tenacity. Jesus. Maybe I'll go right side and just do that. No, I should go left side first, just because bigger pieces, more stat boosts than thing. Okay, well, whatever. All right, let's call expert. Brady needs 40,000 tomes. I believe in him. Oh, not that game. Hell yeah. Eating leftover tendies. I'm so jealous. I want tendies so bad. But we don't have chicken. I'm waiting because, again, the cost of gas right now for Costco to be like, hey, your glasses are ready. No, I don't want to be here in Warriors. Son of a...
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
Why does he need 40 gig tomes? His relics. How do you warrior in a dungeon? I don't even know. Alright, pop that and then just AoE. Right, I never died. The handle of one of my mugs. Oh no! That sucks. Is it like one of your favorite mugs? That sucks. Sorry to hear that.
I've created new endless for you.
Yeah,
not all the warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
I don't even know. Where's my gap close? Oh, that's the other key. I hit the wrong thing. Why are they all so crunchy? Jesus. Nah! Stop AoEing. That's his second favorite because
the memories of a physician, one who saves lives, should be reluctant to die.
Is one of these mugs just small or is the other one just really big? I don't understand why it happened because I was holding it because I rinsed it and was shaking it upside down over the sink to get rid of the water. Sometimes if there's even the smallest crack, is it a ceramic mug? It's porous, right? So if it's an old enough mug, it'll just, by virtue of over time, all it takes is a little bit of liquid to get inside of it, and you'll never see it. You'll never see it happen. And it weakens it from the inside out. It's no different than the lacquer. Then kind of, gosh, yeah, no, gotta do it. That'll do it. That's unfortunate, though. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully you're doing well as well, Finny. Oh, I didn't pay attention. I was reading chat. Shit. Okay. Well, here for sure for this. I had one I poured cold water into once, and the bottom just fell off of it. Ooh. Yeah. No. Mugs. Oh. Mugs do that. I think I have a sinus infection. That's not good. That actually sounds opposite of good. Hopefully you recover rather quickly though. And it's not all that.
Oh, you've overburdened the system.
I'll overburden your system, Calyx.
It served its
I
purpose.
don't know what that means. Watching ready for that round with no graphics. It's funny as hell. The game does look and feel differently when you remove everybody's bullshit from your screen. Oh, I missed the box. I can't go back out of shame.
Next, we visit a prison of
It does look
sinister
kind of funny.
repute.
Thank you for this
I need not
Gatsby
compel
105.
them to
This
fight.
is a weird number to pop up. Only 5. I'll take it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. Everyone's streaks. They mean a lot. It's a lot of don't die. A lot of effort. Oh, hit that button. Not me, Duntel Brady, saving up resources and skills here for the second boss, so that way I can win. It's not a race unless I win, and then it's a race. Not me out here just doing my basic rotation instead of the higher DPS one. So I have buttons. Who would do that? Who would pop potions too for this phase?
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals. Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it?
Did that dude just move out the way of my
Criminals may
AoE,
run,
therefore
but they
causing
cannot escape.
damage, damage? Anyways, listen, sometimes you gotta hold them. Sometimes you just gotta know when to hold them too, as it turns out. Oh, bound DK starts on this boss, double the next highest on the next boss. It's funny how that happened. It's a mystery for the ages. How will How will we ever know? We won't. We won't. Man, the warrior graphics in Dante are so fucking good. Like the skills sound and look and feel like they're just insane. I love it so much. Nope. Nope. I miss warrior a lot more. Paladin's okay, but I definitely miss playing as a warrior. No, Brady, what the fuck? How's he? Wait, did somebody check the Brady pot? How am I last? What the fuck? Okay.
Beginning to tire?
How am I last?
Good. I bid you continue on.
Good thing it's not a race. Because otherwise, coming up last, that sure would be kind of embarrassing. Everyone fighting Stormblood, average hits with a cliché, I was putting 12k. Jesus, the AoE damage and all that. Alright, Mitchell. Yeah, no, that'll be it. The numbers can get absolutely ridiculous. No, it is a race? No, no, it's not. It is a race, I'm just bad. How would it align with Summoner? Gotcha. It align with the rotation and all that. Listen, it feels very good whenever you have that happen.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
Your AoEs don't matter, I have Nathan Flash. Okay, our DPS are doing work though. Because these things are dying super fast. I dig it. I had a group earlier where I missed my roller districts. I did a couple today before the reset, and I had one where the red mage had about 50,000 HP less than the other the other caster DPS. Please allow me to tell you that the fight, the Rolo itself, lasted about
an amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares.
The fight did last just about 20 minutes for the entire dungeon, which is fine. It's filmed at around 14, 15 minutes.
It is the midst of the storm.
13 minutes with this group, apparently. On that second boss, because I got this exact same dungeon, all 3 other people died. And let me tell you that if they die, after you finish off your guy, you have to go finish off their guy next. And you get yoinked into another jail cell. And have to do the mechanics exactly as you would in your first one.
Countless lives are lost in senseless conflict.
I got a wings, nice.
War swells in scope and intensity.
Yeah, well, okay, well, Franco already knew this. That kind of scares me a little. It doesn't necessarily say anything about the system's ability, but yeah, I mean, here counts for something, right? That's just a matter of fact. not to say that they're a bad person or the gear is, or that they don't know how to play the class. It just means that the gear is terrible. If you're 50k lower than somebody else,
the bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Roll, it's like, maybe we go to the market board. Uh-oh! I would move too quick for that. Alright, to the front.
The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash.
To the right. To the left.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
That's something in my mind back to Dragoon who went into Titania wearing. Yeah. And again, some people just don't know any better, right? They're new to the game. In my mind, it makes sense that at some point you need to take care of that, especially when it's so easy to get here these days. Like these days, whenever you run through a dungeon, it's just, oh, this is way over here. Okay. No, oh, come on! Hitting my right butt cheek. You get enough poetics now from regular dungeons to account for a set of gear, right? And if you're running, especially running rollers and all that. I want to calm both these DPS. Jesus. Alright, you actually have a portrait, so you get a calm. At the time wearing gear from the level 60s and couldn't survive raid wides? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, that's the thing. Alright, I'm on Paladin. I am trying to get an achievement for this after all. Where am I on this anyway? I'm currently at 567 out of 700, so I could be at 568 if I wasn't a dumbass. Grab you? Orale. Also, did anybody tell Psyche that all we can see is her nose because of the way she has her camera? Did anybody? She has a hat on today, so it's covering all her eyes. All you see is her nose. Who would hold their pot for the Reaper buff window and pop all their cooldowns during that? Yeah, fucking Brady. Who would do that? During that, on the second boss, waiting for the Reaper buff, the big brain. The big brain. It's true. Alright, well. Noted. If we have a Reaper doing Reaper buffs, I'll queue this up after you finish the Submarines Franco. Wait for them to pop their buff. Reapers have a buff? 2-minute nerd? I wasn't beating anybody on that one. The DPS were popping, and obviously Brady knows what he's doing. So a little bit of that is the game's fault for not setting an idle limit. Yes, 100%. And I get why, right? I get why they do it, but it does it also puts them in a bad position. There used to be level checks, right? There is that one quest that's level 5 where you have to present yourself to the NPC, and the NPC's like, I cannot let you take this quest without you'll die, you don't have good gear. And that's the last we see of that. And again, the system should support that, right? Each MSQ dungeon you do from 50 plus should give you poetics by the boatload, so that way you can get a full set of gear every 10 levels and not just be struggle butting, because let's be honest, dungeon gear isn't that great. Dungeon gear is a struggle bus. I get in a pinch, you can use one or two things, but This is level cap. If anybody would like to join for level cap, we have room for one. After this, I have to go either Dark Knight or Gunbreaker. I think I'll go Gunbreaker because I could listen. That's easy points. No dungeon gear just sometimes looks pretty. Yeah. The durability of one or more of your pieces is looking okay. By the way, I'm thinking of doing Route 13 for the newest variant, if anybody still needs that. Oh, my nose. Top of my nose. Oh, that hurt. I gotta. Am I going to zit? Shayo, my beloved.
There are beasts ahead of you.
Franco jump scare.
They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Brady is on stage, therefore hollow ground right away. Okay. The worst was AR Heaven's Ward and having minimum eye level. Yeah, no, the jump there is pretty nasty. I'll just squeeze it. Final Fantasy. Apparently, the Final Fantasy 9 anime is
There
what I
should
found
be
out
an
yesterday.
access hatch nearby that leads inside.
AR Heaven's
Look
Ward
for an
having
opening.
minimum eye level. My alts weren't geared and didn't have Primal Poetics, so I had to get someone to buy vendor gear. No! Not the vendor gear. Oof. Normal quality combat gear. I mean, it gets it done though, right? By the way, I just have my auto settings for in-game, so if it sounds fucky or one thing's too loud over the other, please let me know for audio balancing purposes. I don't like having combat be excessively loud. So if anything sounds weird or whatever, please let me
I'm
know.
detecting something
But
big.
remember that since I took
You'll
your
have to
break
deal
from
with it to
Heaven's
continue
Ward,
on.
having to scramble to get geared enough to actually continue. Yo. Alright, get over here. He's gonna do an attack, right? I think he does an attack here or something that's a little half the platform. If you turn around, is it on somebody else instead of me? Okay, that's fine. Ah, my fucking face! Oh, you got pushed anyway, that's what you get. I managed to cover Franco, but it still struck him. But Heaven's Word was wild, so there's that. Heaven's Word was wild for what they were doing with the game. Oh, it went back the other way. He's being sneaky. Now back the other way. This is me trying to pick a door for mass. Oh, come on, really? That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's unfortunate. Hey Franco, roll on all the gear. Remember, you have no retainer coins. I'm gonna
access
pass
hatch
on
and head
everything,
inside.
so you roll on everything. I went the wrong way. Just a bunch of silly little lizard guys. But I need this song right here on just a vinyl. This song on a vinyl right here for this entire dungeon. Yes, please.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's got communications. Stay alert.
No! Shay, I'll come back! Bring her back! There's like a voice.
So, you have come.
Oh, it's this guy.
Let us measure your strength.
I got him cool down for that, Rick. Use it for, he has a name? Soldier So? There's a name. Soldier S0. Alright, don't even have to move tonight. What's gonna happen here? What happened to the sun? Probably. Oh, there you go. That's all I gotta move. But an inch. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Alright, no, I'm doing that side. Oh. Where? Alright, what do we have here? Oh. That one's a little weird. Hard to see that one.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
I don't think there's anything up here, but I'll run up here in a minute just because. I don't know. I can. Pass on that. And more machinists. Yay. No, get back here. Just over there punching Brady instead of me. The nerve, honestly. Oh, you don't. Oh, come on! I stunned that. That is booty. I interrupted that. That's how I get by tanking, by the way. I just make up little mini games as I go. Otherwise, it's just like, okay, well, here goes another pack. As the giant machines just punch me in the face with their wheels. I mean, I guess they are wheels, but they're more blades than they are wheels. Wheelie
You are
blades.
untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Dude, what does it look like? What does it, I mean, look at all sets of pants. They actually look pretty nice. The design. I never wear them, but I appreciate the design all the same.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
What? Alright, time to fight the giant pillar. Hello, Psyche! Thank you for the very recommended, everybody. Hopefully your doors goes over at Psyche's. If you didn't already follow...
How will you handle this?
There's a follow button for you right now. Right there in the chat. Feel free to come on back. We'll be back again tomorrow. So just Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Currently at 9 a.m. Eastern because of daylight savings time, which can go fuck itself, but here we are. I have to deal with it. So if you hit the follow button, you'll see what she's live regardless of what I'm telling you right now.
Let us
Come on back.
introduce more weaponry.
We'd love to have you. And hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Not doing Resident Evil 9 tomorrow. We'll be doing some parts more Zomboid or back to Witcher 3. I believe our current games on the queue. That's something completely different. But make sure you go follow Nike, myself, 9, this is Final Fantasy 14. As usually we don't always play, but we usually play this during our day streams. My current game is
Let us see what this
Resident Evil
yields.
Requiem. I'm currently tanky, so it requires a mild bit of focus. And
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
But obviously, if you've been in Psychics, you might have been there for a hot minute, so obviously go take care of yourself. That's in my lane. This sliver here will be safe. Okay. There we go. Oh. Kinda got that.
Still alive. How unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, also if you want to hang out, we'll be going for the next couple of hours. Feel free to hang out. There's nothing really on
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Just general achievement farming. There are certain achievements I'm trying to get that also require... I should be safe right here in this lane. The one thing I'm really not good at, staying in my lane. Oh, we did it, nice. Yay, it's dead. Sure, Sirius. You get a commendation. Yeah, welcome on in. Hola Raven, Emalea, Jabba Bob, and Clara, welcome on in. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves over at Psyche's. It was kind of funny though. I don't know if you're still there at all, Psyche. What's going on, Freya? But the camera angle and the way you were wearing your hat today, it was a nose stream because all I could see was from your nose down. Today is a nose stream apparently, so and that's fine. It was just I kept on looking over back at the stream and all I would see is from the nose on down. If anybody else would like to come along, we're gonna run high level and then leveling roulettes for those who do play this game. You Ray? Okay. Ray is down for this. Thank you for the streak, Joe. Thank you for the 45. Let's see you partaking in the projects of Zomboid once again, that the mods aren't omitting you from it. Alright, we should have a... I mean, it doesn't matter what the group comp is because we're pre-made party members. Alright. Oh yeah, so these, if you're at maximum level, you get a certain currency. That currency allows us to buy mega shiny weapons that look like this, that have particle effects on them. They're very pretty, they're very shiny, they're very new, and so we're collecting them because that's what you do in MMOs. You collect shinies. Any plans to play Crimson Edition? I'm thinking about it, Raven. I'm thinking about it. It looks fantastic. Like, it looks really... What the shit is this? It looks really good. Like, I'm super impressed with it. I want to see how it plays. I want to hear people's reviews of it. I know Franco is all over that. Oh, thanks, Ants. Another broadcaster that I follow, Jill's going to be streaming that as well. I believe Rosa's going to be playing it. So there's a fair few folks that are going to be playing it. So I'm curious as to what they think of it before I dip into it. But it looks incredible. If you're a fighting game like it, gotcha. I'm curious. It looks stunning. Are you gonna try it, Raven? The Pally Relic? Yeah, we got our... I only need like 5 more relics. And then I'll be done until patch 725, which is the end of April. I don't think we're gonna get our next step for the relics until, like, I don't know. I don't even know when. There's a roadmap out there somewhere that says when. I just didn't look. I mean, I looked, I just forgot. But yeah, I'm here with the homies. I'm here with Brady, another moderator for Slanky, as well as Franco and... uh-oh. Pop some cooldowns, Solu. Same, I've got it preloaded, but it doesn't unlock until like 10 p.m. time. Yeah, it does unlock pretty late, but dude, it looks so good. Also, I'll be curious to know about your opinion of it as well, because it looks so pretty. Like, I've only seen screenshots about the overworld, so that's the extent of my knowledge of the game, and it's just stunning. I hope it plays well. And if it sucks, then I guess I'll just get the most recent WoW expansion instead. Uh-oh. Over here? Nope, over here. But I hope it's a good game. It's a very expensive game, so I hope that it's actually quite good. And because it has to be said for modern day games, I hope it's also very well optimized. Uh-oh. I hope it's optimized and runs like a dream. Pretty dead. Oh, my cooldowns. It better do is the recommended spec card 2080. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope that it plays very, very well. Not that I'm going to struggle, thankfully, owing to a fair bit of generosity. I'm running a 5090. So shouldn't struggle. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I hope it works. I like the exploration. I'm a sucker for any game that offers exploration as a mechanic. A thing that you do as a form of content. Ooh, what's this hat? Oh, that is a hat. Only if only we're dyeable. That'd be great. So yeah, it'll be nice to see what and how and what it's about. I know it's also labeled as an RPG. So I don't know how that works out in regards to the RPG. How heavily story based is it? That part I am very curious about. I don't need it to be a story based game. It's being advertised as one. The double versions of all this and Dawntrail leveling, gotcha. Please stop hitting me in the face. I am a delicate Californian flower. Neat. I mean, I guess you do have like the Pagelthon clone gear as well, right? So it makes sense. I sprint away while the homies kill it. Alright, we popped every cooldown we have. We just turtle up down here. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to get an Endwalker era dungeon. But here we are. Beatrice. I don't know what this boss does. I try. That feels like it's a look away mechanic. No. Oh, now it's a look away mechanic. It got there eventually. A beatific storm. Okay. Right, this is a sequence of explosions. Left, middle, right, back. Gotcha. Okay, easy enough. Oh. Void Shaker. Relative of Bone Shaker, maybe? Oh, we're starting a new, for the new partake in tabletop RPGs, a new campaign on Sunday with Psyche. RP? RP. We're starting a brand new campaign. I'm trying out a Kineticist, if you're familiar with Pathfinder. I've never played a Kineticist. It's like a caster, but not a caster. Casting, but not casting. Nice one, Franco. So that should be exciting. I believe Psyche's going to be Magus, this hybrid melee caster type deal. So we'll see. Still want it. So we'll see how that goes, but that should be a lot of fun. Thankfully, Pathfinder isn't super reliant on healing too much. Unless, you know, your DM keeps rolling super high and you keep rolling super low, and then you're knocked unconscious. Outside of that, though, So that'll be exciting. So you guys will hear about it on Monday. From Psyche as to how it goes. I am trying to learn how to just, you know, do that myself in DM because our friend Beta, one of my mods, that is doing the current DMing is, I don't want him to turn into forever DM because he wants to actually play too. So gotta learn how to do all that. So that should be interesting to learn. Also, since we use Foundry, it's a lot of systems learning. Learning how and when to manipulate Foundry to have it do what we want in regards to a given situation. But yeah, should be fun. Where are we? So, gotcha. Oh, this is end. Okay, nice. I haven't done this dungeon in like 2 years. Got a banger. Interrupted. Oh, I'm sorry to misroll that. Oopsies. My Trojan choker of cat. This is a boss from Final Fantasy IV that got thrown into this as a dungeon boss. The other ones all got trials, which are 8% content. And poor Starmy Leola got thrown into a dungeon. You got raised chair. Ether is mine, but I need it.
You must die!
Oh, there's a wall there? Oopsies, my bad. I didn't see that there's a wall behind me. I could have been knocked
My
out.
blade thirsts for blood.
Oh, it's the sack part. That's not in the original.
Protect me, my minions!
That's a lot of big balls. Didn't know yet. Didn't know from him, right?
I give you
The absolute disrespect.
true despair!
Thank you, Freddy. Okay, I'll just stand here like a dumbass with my wings out.
Stubborn mortals!
It's a dungeon. It doesn't matter that much.
Come,
It's
fill
funny
your
though.
lungs. No, I will not be defeated by you!
Alright, get knocked into the wall. Over here. There's a wall over here. Nailed it. You did it. Good job. Minion? Ah, no minion. What's this? That's good looking chest piece if you like night stuff. 9.1% LB Franco. Listen, it worked, right? Got him dead. But will you be defeated by 2 Mexicans who are your friends? You know what? I hope so. If I'm gonna go down, Nikki, I would rather have it be by the offices of Brown, Brown, and Brown. If I'm to go down, that's the way I want to go. Alright, this is level roulette. In my defense, I forgot the raid wide was gonna happen and thought the stack was for the wings. Yeah, no. I understand. Leveling. Choose your jobs accordingly. Iggy, thank you for the clips from last night. Thank you. I woke up and I had some messages, and two of them, one was from Franco, one was from you, and you both sent me the same clip of the linen room. So I respect it. And then, of course, oh no! No! I should have put on my pace gear. Then we could have gotten, I don't know, Titan? Fucking... Alright, welcome to Ilmag, the Dungeon of the Fae. Harvest Moon? Oh, wrong game, right? That's a different game. Elementori. I get my ass beat. Okay. Pop cooldown. And maybe more cooldown. And maybe kick some fools in the face. I forgot, this engine hits harder. More mitigation. Then again, ask me to see, your spells don't heal you at this level, so ask me how I know. I'm sorry. More mitigation. How's it going, Mitori? Big cooldown. Jesus, what do I have for cooldown at this level? How do people play Paladin at this? Anything below level 100? You know, this level starts with a W. Starts with a fucking Ultra Potion is what it does. Ultra Potion on cooldown. Don't tell Brady. W for Warrior? Yeah. Feels that way. Okay, well. Okay. This is. I don't listen. Shadowbringer's incredible story. One of the best stories ever told in any video game ever. No! Sorry, I got caught in a blast. The dungeons, the leveling dungeons in particular can, with no exceptions, can all eat my ass. Why does every dungeon that's the leveling dungeon for Shadowbringers feel like the vault? Well, OG vault, not modern vault. Modern vault's been made easier. Okay, sure, another tank buster, why not? Protecting in particular is fair. I think that's where my dislike of Dark Knight tanking came from, because I leveled it up a lot, the Shadowbringers dungeons. And apparently, unless you're a warrior, everything just fucking hurts in this dungeon. Stinky. I tried to start Shadowbringers as a tank and immediately stopped tanking. I mean, thankfully I have Brady here who knows me. Stop. I have cooldowns. D. No, thank you. It's when I tank way afraid to press your buttons. I press all my buttons all the time. Oh, so you can't be tank boy. I've been tanking in everyone since before you were born. That's tank man to you. Thank you very much. I have cooldowns. You'll press my buttons. Do it. You won't. Alright, I might not, they might not heal me, but I can stun everything, that's for fucking sure. 6 seconds, all of you. Time out. That is, by the way, in case you weren't aware, the truest form of paladin mitigation. Stun them. 6 seconds. Tank stuns are 6 seconds if it's a primary stun, like a shield bash. Low blow is 5 seconds, and like DPS stuns are like 3 seconds. They are different timers. So if you're on a melee, and if it's an absolute emergency, don't be stunning. It's actually a pretty useful skill. Heals at this level, Gunbreaker region once a minute, Dark Burst heal once a minute, Shield once a minute, Paladin Clemency. Ugh. How incredibly unfortunate. At least this is the last row though, and then we go do other stuff afterwards. If he gets too many stacks, he wipes you. How do you know that happens, Franco? How'd you ask you and Lindy how you know? Up to that one light warning dungeon, Molly off to you. It's a dark night. Yeah, no, first, listen, whole Mr. Switch is one of the nastiest dungeons to do as a tank. I think I've ever used it in Relic again. Also, don't Switch, I do not want to be in the military, excuse me. But Mitori, now's the perfect time to join the military. Christ. Oh no, the bosses are easy. Listen, every boss, doesn't matter about your feeling as a tank, It's all about the trash packs and mitigating those. The second pull in the first segment with the 2 bears, that pull sucks. The second pull of the second segment with the buffalo also sucks. Yeah, no, there's some. It's all about the trash. Bosses are whatever. You know, raid bosses are different. But wide, Franco trying to whiteboard up those stairs. This kill people was really bad on launch. Yep. Yup. The Kelpie is coming up ahead, up top and to the right. I mean, this one here as well, but there's 2 of them, I think. I have full-on hologram, so we'll be okay. Get stunned, nerd. I have every single cooldown in the game. Franco, oh my god! That was some damage. Return to turtle or crab.
Caliente.
Yeah.
Solu 9 thinking Solu 9 hands for life.
That Jinx. Listen, I appreciate you appreciating those emotes as much as you do. Thank you for the 57 months. Almost 5 years. I appreciate you, Jinx. Thank you for helping out the cause as always. And if you'd like to vote for our cooking stream, it is exclusive toppings. We're doing copycat big food chains in North America for our cooking theme for April. I can explain some of those if so desired. McDonald's is pretty obvious. Little Caesars is a pizza chain with the filthiest, dirtiest, cheap. Oh my god, he's fucking dead. What happened there, Franco? Ubisoft is doing another round of layoffs, a second round, so not content to lay off the Halifax segment because they unionized. They're not going after more. Good job, Ubisoft. But yeah, we're doing almost 5 years. Yeah, I mean, I think I got a fair bit of people that remained with me. Obviously, still have some people from the original, way back in 2017 deal when I started streaming more consistently. But a lot of folks started around 5 years ago. I'm super appreciative. Obviously, you helped make this happen, so thank you very much. I hope you're doing well, or as well as can be. I'm a dumb one. You are? You are? No, I don't want to be wrong! Oh, the wrong one. Okay, I thought that was the in mechanic. Inquire, look away. You have Hello Vito? Did you like your northern TikTok? I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Toad Choir, be behind it. I'll have to take a peek. The last 2 days have been fucking terrible for sleep. I went on 4 hours and then I went on 3 hours and then 3 hours and change and I had a setback with my knee last week. It's been a bit of a rough week and a half. But got 8 hours of sleep last night, so back on the mend ideally. All right, who's gonna do it? I'll wait for you. I can't see shit. You go, Ray. I'll go last. Ready to learn the funny shit ever to Franco. No, I'll check it out. Thought about it? As by this bridge as a controller player? No, I can imagine. I've said no one live grip you. Brady thought about it. But I think Brady also just wants to get the fuck out of this dungeon, so there's that. These are the tanks, those that hate pulls. And those that live for those pulls, it's true. It's actually closing their North Carolina studio. I mean, to be with that one, slightly more understandable. Still super unfortunate though for the people there on the ground. There's Dome here. Fucking Antonio. Antonio does a thing where he sees me in the wild. He'll shout for the entire zone. Bald man at this location, and there's actually POS gives you the positioning of the person. And yesterday during Aelad, one of the rarest fish in the game, somebody actually showed up at that location where Antonio had marked me as being to come and look at the bald person. I don't think we've ever had anybody actually show up and be like, hey. And it's just, listen, here, first of all, there's not a bald person. You see this person. This is hard. This is my main character. I love her so much. This is what you see. You don't see a bald person. Look at her hair. She has fantastic hair. So I just had to like, okay. And then I didn't catch the fish after all. No fish for me, apparently. So next window for Aelad is in 18 hours. So tomorrow morning before, before Saki goes live. So that sucks. Let's close that. All right. Your fucking inventory, yo. I have 10 slots open. It was clean. It was clean this morning. Rolos will do that. Yeah, I gotta go turn this stuff as well. This zone is called Solution 9, by the way. That's what Solo_9 stands for. So I spent some time here because Solution 9. Have I ever mentioned that someone tried to say I rescued them off the walkway during that boss phase back? No! I mean, there was another sequence where somebody was accusing you of rescuing them constantly. I think that was for, what's his face, the world boss, though, in Colusia. I don't say anything, though, because one of the other people I was with called them on the fact that they straight up walked off and in the wrong direction for rescue. People. Gacha box time, let's go. Gacha boxes. Give me 4, please. I'm sorry, it's gonna repeat the jingle real quick for a hot minute while I do these turn-ins. If I'm quick enough for me here 3 times. I did it. Okay. Yeah, so I think obviously you're all free to go. Thank you for the thingies, the Rolos, but I think I'm gonna try and do variant number 13 because that's the only one I need. It's the only one I need, and then I'll be done with it. Well, I won't be done with it, but I'll be done with the routes. Wanna tag along? Orale. I'll go back to DPS for that since that's what we normally do for that. Because that boss sucks. I haven't seen it at all, so I'm curious about it. I'm just gonna go bank real quick and then can try that. Gacha boxes, go. Will this be the time that I finally get the stupidly rare minion? No. No. 2 more to go. No. Eh? No. The Eureka one, Antonio. You can get it from these boxes. The little marble. Wait a minute. That's a 12 minute run. I've been seeing a lot of videos and been shown some that say Crimson Desert 100 plus hours is barely mid-game. Jesus. Can you buy from the market board? Yes, you can. It's also very expensive on the market board, though. Are you gonna pick it up? Are you playing it tonight, Mitori? Is this your jam? I'll go back. How much is that minion? Let's see. Boink. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Who has an Amazu out? I can hear them fucking walking all over the place. I know that sound because I had my Namazu out for a while, and that sound is just forever stuck in my head. Right there, copycat bulb. There you go. That's what it's up for on Behemoth. That's not what it sells for. Yeah, it's about 20 to 30 million. It's not going to sell for 119 million, Chastity. Oh, Darksmack. Oh, sorry. General Kenobi. Sorry, I almost missed the layup there. Welcome back, Ray. Did you want to come along for Route 13? The fact that I know that sound, I know there's squeaky little wet feet. I know what those fishy guys sound like, little jerks. Yeah, okay. Let's bank that away. Alright. Good luck. I don't know how to do 13 though. Res and Rampart. Done and done. Not too chirping. No, I won't even had 3 retainers. I've never gone over that. I labored for the longest time even getting the 3rd one. The least kick, yeah, that guy had it coming for sure though. That Namazu had it coming for sure. This is another Namazu. There's a Namazu Allied Society Geo that you can actually do quests for in the Azim Steppes. That is, oh look, it was meant to be. That is crafter and gatherer oriented, and man, probably one of the best allied societies in the entire game. You just checked? I need to go back into that iteration of Eureka, so at some point maybe I'll have another chance at it. But I do need to do a lot more Eureka. Alright, we're hauling boxes. Let's go. Oh, big yawn. But yeah, this is the newest bit of content that just came out a few weeks ago. This is a variant dungeon. It differs from the dungeons that we were doing earlier in that it's variable. You can do it solo, or you can do it with 4 people. It scales according to who and what is in the dungeon. You don't need a tank, you don't need a healer, you don't have to abide by the holy trinity of healers and tanks. Boog Franco. Hairline? Not here. I shaved my head this morning. I'm so smooth right now. Mimi is the best. I don't like my hairline. She is in fact over there. She's not in a meeting yet, but the meetings always call to her. It's only a matter of time before she... My child is not bald. How dare you? How's the current state of Crafter Gatherer? Fantastic. I enjoy the Cosmic Exploration. The most recent one, Oasis, is remarkably well done. So catching up with crafting and gathering is... There's a system in place that was really there for the other ones. They added a new currency that allows you to get shinies. And we're talking shinies that are worth millions of gil. And also worth getting yourself. So that part with the Cosmic Exploration has been... Yeah, the moon. But now there's the moon, then there's Faina, there's a planet, and now a third planet called Oasis. And we're going to be getting yet another planet with 7.5, the final planet. Very good system, but Oasis specifically has a currency in it that allows you to get essentially gacha boxes. You can see them here in my bag. There's gold records, which are very rare, silver, which are okay, and then bronze, which are just terrible. But they do have some shinies in there, from mounts to minions, hairstyles, emotes, the goods. Alright, this emote comes from there as well. It's your Angie emote. That emote was going for like 20 million. This terrible you called? No, I'm already here, Raven. You can't take my spot. How dare you? But yeah, so in that regard, it's doing very well. Crafting and Gathering hasn't received much in the way of different changes, and that's good, because you can't really change it too much, right? It is what it is in regards to systems, so... yeah, it's great. But if you don't like it, then, you know, you're never going to like it to begin with. But it's doing pretty solidly, and that bit of content in particular has gotten better, because the moon originally, it was good. It was like, yay, okay, this is pretty rad. But they improved upon it, because there were some things that were imperfect about it. The cannon is not pointing right at me. But they tweaked missions, they tweaked movements, and just how you consume that content. They did a very good job, and they deserve credit for that. For listening to feedback and, you know, actually implementing changes. What the fuck is that finishing star on Black Moon? It's been, wait, which finishing star? Which one in particular? Oh no, it's a very shiny firework. Uh-oh. Alright, the jump saved me. Oh no, it's these guys! The gauge under your instant skill. Oh, these is just the variant dungeon itself. I'm assuming this is just your Fire 4 gauge at level whatever. This is, once you get 6 stacks, you get to use Flare Star. Flare Star! It's a bigger fireball. So every time you cast Fire 4, you get one little stacking. Oh, okay. Well, I need to pay attention there. I got 2 stacks. I'm gonna die! Alright, I know how to do this mechanic. I'll be okay. Yes, that's just your Fire 4 gauge. Plus 90, gotcha, yeah. Let's see, there was 1. As I cast my Fire 4s, 2. There's no more timer, by the way. They removed the timer on Black Mage, so you never lose your buff and damage output. Which is probably the best and biggest change to Black Mage and Dawn Trail. It made it a lot more accessible. Yeah, the Nokia timer is gone. There's no more timer on that. You have your buffs up and they stay up until you take action. No, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. It's gonna die or I'm gonna die. Oh, I almost died. My bad. Nice. Why did Black Mage get a revolver gauge before Machinist? Listen, That's because all of your bullets for machinists come from your little lunchbox. You get a lunchbox, enjoy your lunchbox. I don't know how to do this, so I'm just gonna stay away from everything. You said Blue Mage got delayed. That's true. I have no idea how to get to 13, so we'll see what this does. I feel better if I could independently dye the lunchbox. What if we could just put like little stickers? Let us customize our lunchbox. Let us put like little stickers, little dyes, little anything. Or, you know, let me just remove it as a whole. You know how you let Freddy do it? Fair. Follow the nerd strikes again. as we do. You would champion the official the first official Cox Strat stickers. I put that on my lunchbox. So this is something different that the other ones didn't do, I believe. There is a secret boss after your 12 routes. There is a secret 13th thingy with a secret bosses, so that's what we're gonna do here. I've not done it, so we'll see what happens. Will I die? Probably, but when don't I die? Oh, we're ignoring the letter in the bottle. More magic prisms and more magic prisms. Ribbons, yay! Oh, we're going out to sea? Okay. Oh, right, I returned because the thingy from yesterday that you had me read from Tuesday. You have to pretend that you're... Oh, okay, there's a sequence. Okay, they lit up. Nice. That's actually very nice. I like that. Yeah, so as I understand it, tall lady promised to come down here, and she says that she would be like, I am returned, and she would help Daria be free. Uh-oh. All I can imagine is that one asshole monster from Monster Hunter Wilds that you have to fight underwater. That's not good. Midnight Maw, the deadly Dandan. Dandadan?
Caliente.
99 is the number of the roll you never see.
It's true. Hola, April. Thank you for... Damn. Thank you for the 99 months, April. Welcome on back. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. It is extra toppings. I'm going to pop some food for more HP. Thank you very much, April. April, are you ready? Is your witch ready for Sunday? It's almost time. It's Thursday. We're getting Oh, okay. Wait, let's just fucking go. I know nothing. I am here to do war upon this Dandan. Murky Waters, Rampart. Oh, hell no! Okay. Okay, it's gonna go that way and then that way. Oh no, it's spinning! What do you mean devour? What do you mean devour? Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Okay. It devours and then it spits. Santa College. Ah, okay. Okay, they're gonna shoot across, okay. Oh no, the bubbles are moving slowly! My nemesis, slow moving boys, like those fucking missiles from that one raid tier. Okay, I'm gonna watch AoE. I need someone to look at it though. I think I am missing the figure. Yeah, so you need to enable it in Path Builder. There's a setting under characters where you enable it. That is not good. And then that'll allow you to actually pick one. It'll show up on the left hand side. Yeah, so in the sheet that you shared with us, April, I can show you a picture afterwards of where it's at. Probably must think there's a little safe spot right there, but I don't know if there, I don't know. No, Bubble, stop fucking me! No, unless it keeps it safe, right, Franco? It's gonna keep it safe? I saw. I wish not to be devoured today. For now, anyway. Might change your mind later on. No, don't you grab me. There's no chicken tendies. No, the chicken tendies are mine. I desire the tendies. Give me more tendies, please. No, bubble. Alright, so wherever it is, it's gonna shoot across and then. Okay. Okay, I'm fine with this here. And this is soon. No! Okay, well. Someone was bound to get devoured. It's me. It's gonna be a session 0. Oh my god, 1,000,000 damage? Okay. I think Psyche said that she wants to have us talk out our story as to how we met, backstory essentially for the group. But it'll be, oh no. Oh no. But oh man, okay, I'm dead. Bye, Brady. Brady, you're too good. I'm sorry, I'm in Narnia. I'll move over. I accepted my fate. That's not too bad. It's not too bad as far as bosses go. But it is a lot. 2 butchers, hell yeah, yeah. I think that's like I wanted to do, and it makes sense. I already know what I want to do with my character. My character is gonna be... he thinks it's all still a dream, and he's actually a solo from the other campaign. And he's not gonna... He doesn't take it too seriously because he still thinks he's in a dream. I do it with Clea, and we just kept rezzing each other. That boss is supposedly the primal that Sapphire weapon was created with. Oh, neat. The deep lore. Okay. Oh wait, there's a card. I didn't get a card. I want a card. But yeah, April, you have to turn on archetype yourself in Path Builder, and then it'll show up there. I guess what you got to do now. No, I don't want to do it again. And yeah, in Path Builder, here, let me show you the setting. Continue. I can see your character here, I think. Okay. My beloved, look, the sea made on this plate. It matches the one on the carpet adorning your room. I knew it must be special to you, so I return with it now. You are correct. This plate stirs memories of a life I had almost forgotten. When that terrible beast snuffed out the light of my joy and left me with naught but solitude and sorrow. Yet I am also reminded of those I lost, my parents, my brothers. They would want me to live in happiness, surely. It was wrong of me to put you through this ordeal, yet I am grateful for this gift. If you could find it in your heart to forgive me, I would gladly spend my life by your side. Where is it? So it's under, if you click on the top left and then you click on character options. Any quest is available to undertake from that one person in Ultra Lane. Neat. That is the worst arrow I've ever drawn in my entire fucking life. Don't judge me, April. Where are you? If you go into, you know, the 3 little lines at the top next to the word menu in the top left corner, you click on that, go down to character options, and then click on that. It'll allow you to add your free archetype. You found it? Nice. Yeah, and then you can just add free archetype from there, and then you can actually pick yours. It'll give you the full list of what your character stats allow you to become. And then, yeah, it'll be pretty neat. This isn't the one you were DMing. No, I'm still learning how to DM, Franco. I'm still trying to get comfortable with the systems. Beta's been very kind and set up a thing where I can go in and mess with the modules. So I can learn how to do it, but I will eventually. The goal is to hopefully by spring or summer Oh man, the options? Yeah, so I guess it would. The question I would ask is much like your first character is like, what do you want to do, right? Do you want to be ranged? Do you want to supplement your caster? That way you're already dipping into intellect-based skills, or if you want to do something else. That's the big question there. What do you want? What do you want your character to do? What do you want something to just like complement the witch? Then you can dip into like if you wanted to do druid stuff, you might apply. You might get to do druid stuff. But if you link your thing again, I can go over it, and obviously beta can actually it should be right there in the wizard shit chat, right? Okay, I got it. All right. But yeah, no, I can go through and see what kind of options we have. I linked it to the yeah. So I'll just go through it. I saw that you're a resentment witch and all that, so I can look through some things, and obviously when beta is available, can also maybe come up with some stuff. But it all depends on what flavor you want your witch to be, or if there are any holes you wanted to like fill in your what you wanted to do in your role. Which is like when I made my guardian, or I guess for our other thingy, champion, I wanted to add more group benefits, buffs, debuffs, that sort of thing. So that's why I chose what I chose, because that allowed me to acquire certain skills. But again, that's because I have a certain base knowledge of it. I did want to do another one or two of those to fill out Ray's thingy. I don't know what Ray needs for VNC Dungeon Finder, but considering the time, up to you, friends. And also, yay, we got this. You do get a little cutscene. 1 second. No rush. You do get these comfortable eye masks. You down for another one? Sounds good to me. So what does this look like? Look what you can do in Charlena Tutalu? Yeah, alright, I'll go over there and check it out. What are comfortable eyeglasses like? Oh, I mean, like, I know people were shitting on this as a reward, but is it just like a sleep mask? Actually, that's a pretty good mask. Like, I dig that. Is it the best thing ever? No, but you're also just doing a variant. I know some people wanted a mount, because that's what you usually get. But this isn't too bad. As far as, okay, but we used to get a mount. Yeah, no, fair. Fair point. I don't mind it. I like how it actually stops right here. You can see it on the side of her head. Sorry, Harley only has the sunglasses on. Five, 7, 8. Okay. I'll do the quest after this run, because timing-wise, it won't take us 20 minutes to do another run. So I can slap that on the ass end there. I guess it lets me buy the pants for food. But yeah, what good classes would go with Witch? Witch is a pure caster, right? That's mostly crowd control with some damage, so you could always try and complement your damage with other skills. I'm sure Brady could. Let's see. These are these are all fucking. I can do that. I have a druid there. I have like 10 characters pre-made on Path Builder. And you're Resentment Witch. Yeah, I have your thing open, so I'll go through it and see what I can come up with for it. I don't know which way to go, so 5, 7, and 8. I'll go with Surprise Me? Right. Brady says right. Go right. It should be easy enough though, but I mean, listen, there is a fuckload just comes up, doesn't it? It's a massive list. because it's based off of your stats. So like your intellect will allow you to take on certain ones, or your wisdom will allow you to take on certain ones. You only pick common archetypes too, right? I think beta doesn't give a fuck. I'd ask beta, but I think beta doesn't care too much. I'd obviously run it past him, but why is this my druid a tax collector background? Intimidation? There are restrictions like that? You mean into stat based, or I mean stat based? I respect and understand, because you need to be, you know, intelligent enough to run intelligent based classes. Otherwise, I mean, something to be said for being able to run whatever, but you're gonna be pretty terrible at it if you don't already have those stats. I imagine going off your int is probably best for caster. Yeah. Only one rare race at a time. Oh, you mean for that? Yeah, no, listen, it's flavor. Let people have things. It's not going to break the game too much. Granted, some of them are really ridiculous. Some of the rare ones. Nobody plays anything but common stuff. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, Beta is a benevolent DM and doesn't enforce any of that on us. I don't give a fuck. I think that mostly comes back from the fact that Beta likes bullshit builds as well. So, you know. Are you saying playing an orb in a diving suit is rare? A little bit, yeah. I almost went Kanrasu, but then I was like, nah. I'll stick to the Onis. I like the Onis. The Onis are pretty rad. It also fits my character's background story, so... I'm thinking of it as a seagull pecking your shins for tax collecting. Yeah, so the backgrounds are obviously druid and tax collector don't go together, because tax collector is agility, I think, and oh no, it's intimidation for sure. But I guess an intimidation druid could work. It was a throwaway build, so it's not like, you know, it's that big of a deal. But yeah, no, I'm still learning how to DM, so I don't think I could react fast enough to where I would be comfortable reacting fast to certain things. And it's just learning about Foundry, because Foundry is like any game system. You need to learn how to manipulate the systems that people are going to be looking at. And it's not that big of a deal ultimately, because obviously it's a friend group that's doing this, and we're not out here doing this for professional reasons. But I would like it to be as smooth as possible. I've seen how Beta plays Elden Ring. He should be cool with it. I have to remember, like, the societies in the lore, I mean, yeah. Nope. Good there. His builds are always like fucking broken in Pathfinder. He always manages to just the ridiculous shit he does. That's because he has a very deep understanding of the systems and all that, right? That allows you to... That's one of the things that I'm trying to accumulate more of. I know how a lot of the systems work in Pathfinder, and therefore in Foundry. But it is... I just want to get to a point where it's intuitive for how to manipulate things for a better experience. And totally haven't been looking at voice modulators. To make adjustments on the fly through Discord. And I made a very build in the first campaign with the sniper sling gunslinger, but that's way more conditional than stuff I've seen Beta do. Yeah, I mean Beta is, I think he had like a monk with like 65 movement speed. Which granted, you know, lends itself to monk bullshit, but there was no outrunning flow. I forget what he was. I don't think he was a cat. He was a slime, I think. Big slime energy. I mean, monks naturally just have a lot of movement speed. So, sorry, I had to focus on the mechanics there real quick. Monks just have a lot of movement speed as it is, so... I don't think it took a lot to add to that, but it was still pretty neat to see it move the way that it did. Below was just a hauling ass. And there's also stuff, so I think one of the biggest things that I'm trying to learn about archetypes and all that is that the archetype iterations of the classes aren't going to be the same as the base class, because otherwise why bother playing the base class when you can just play the archetype, right? So like there's certain skills, like with champion in particular, that allows you to take like more movement speed, like you get 5 more. There's a particular one that appears for champion archetype but doesn't appear for champion itself, I think, where you get 5 more movement speed. So it's a whole other layer of knowledge required just to be able to understand what's good there, but that's part of the fun, right? That is part of the fun of tabletop RPGs, is going in and learning about all the different things you can do. That's so fucking ridiculous. No, there really are. There's some really fun stuff. Like, and again, I tried taking a barbarian one. I think that's where for one of the first campaigns, I was a champion martial artist, which is just, you know, it sounds the way that it sounds, but it allowed me to take a particular attack where I would assume like a wolf stance. And the description literally has your character using your hands as fangs. So I would literally just go around as a champion in full play, just chomping on dudes. So there's also a lot of very good, just well-written text in those archetypes to describe, and that's what I mean. As usual, I describe it as flavor, because you're adding a very particular style to your build. A lot of the skills are the exact same goddamn skills. They're the same thing. So it is pretty neat. There's literally one where you become Spiders Man, and you get a swarm of insects that take over your body, and you can control. It's pretty neat. Again, it's all about the flavor, right? You're trying to embody a very particular vision that you have for the character. Like my character's backstory for this new campaign we're starting is when he got knocked out. here's the meaty part of my backstory. When he was being knocked out by that giant scorpion, this entire second campaign is happening for him in the instant as he goes unconscious. So he doesn't actually believe that any of it is real. He's just like, damn, okay. This is just all a fever dream. And that's gonna be my character's approach for that entire campaign. And you know, he's the healer, so there's that. So I'm taking the squall meme and applying it ish to the story. Because why not? It's the theater of the mind, right? You can make up your own backstories and how things are interconnected, and hopefully, because we are there as a group, it meshes well with everybody else's. We don't really know much about this group or what we're doing. It's right at level 4, so that's nice. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Sunday goes, and we'll go in and have stuff to do right away because it's already a pre-built module that I picked up for us to do. I believe it's from level 4 to level 11 or so. My backstory for the Alkenstar module is that I'm on the run from a bunch of husbands and wives and spouses I helped to change their minds about their shitty marriages. Excellent. He's a cowboy of hearts. Of stolen hearts, apparently. Okay. I've done advanced too much. I keep expecting more of the other side to come out. I still got my toe on my ley lines, nice. I was expecting a stack or a spread mechanic. No, that's just in advance. Wait, just 4 balls? What does it mean? Why are there only 4 balls? That sounds fun though, Max. Yeah, I need to... the same? So we'll see what we do with the campaign. This should be a lot of fun. The group that we have now works well together. And that's always step 1 for tabletop RPGs. People have to mesh well together. Oh, I messed that up. I didn't get my despair in. My daily despair. Gone. Oh, really shitty, really stupid outlaw name and everything. Do you want to share the name, or are you saving it as a surprise for the group? I didn't think that was in that one. There's a goob at the back. Watch out. Multiple goobs. Alright, blue. Alright, seahorse, blue. Got it. No, they're blowing bubbles at us! Again, scarier than... scared in advance. You sure don't get Google bubbles in the advanced mode. Could be Charmander be like his first name is Buck. Alright, fair enough. Alright, my next question for you, Max. Are you going to do a cowboy accent, cowboy Midwestern accent the entire time? Are you going to subject them to that? Goddamn right. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm watching content on your feed at this time. What's going on, Brianna? Yeah, I mean, there's been a patch recently. There's gonna be more patch soon, and there's gonna be things soon. So it checks out. There's gonna be a lot of content for this game. For now, obviously, once the patch gets here, and then with FanFest coming up, April is gonna be just chock full of Final Fantasy XIV stuff everywhere. April is just gonna be with the NA FanFest, the patch, the Bruiser Letter Live. It's just gonna be all over the place. I think that's all I got time for, though, friends. Thank you. We can always do more when, obviously, when next we're together. Let me see. There was a quest here to do. Wrong thing. Where is it? Also, sorry, I was in the dungeon, so it was hard for me to see sometimes. Especially with YouTube. I need to combine my chats so I can actually see where stuff is. Heartless Hypothesis. Where's the quest at in Ultra Lane? Secret in the Box? Nope. Present from the present? Nope, that's not it. Storing Profits? Nope. Scholarly Perspective? Don't think so. Delivery. Literally. Back to the house where the book is physically. Gotcha. So over here. Starting a new chapter. Got it. Thank you. See, Max, I didn't even really organize most of my characters all that hard. It didn't seem like the kind of group for it. Caleb just had a lot of crit synergy and luck. You mean you rolled well? What's that like? But yeah, no, there's gonna be a lot more 14. In March, it's dying down a little bit just because, you know, we just had a Princess Lord Live and we had the patch for this in particular. But with April rolling around, it's gonna be a lot of this game news, not necessarily gameplay, because the patch isn't until April 28th anyway, so we don't get anything in April for content to play, to consume. But news of things to come, which is so many people. Look, Franco's already taking this dude's cards, not the Camel Bussy's cards, Franco. I think Brady called him the Camel Bussy, and I can't unsee it. We get Philosopher's Sandwich. Greetings, Harlequin. I heard you've made some impressive progress into the pages of the Merchant's Tale. Nazca could barely contain her excitement when she told me about it. She's been thinking about what you saw. I saw you learn that card. What you saw while inside the book, and she wanted to speak with you about it. I shall contact her and tell her to meet you at Archon's Design. Hopefully the two of you can find a nice place for a chat. I always have time for a nice chat with cat girls. Let's go. That sounded a lot weirder than it needed to sound, if I'm being honest. But I like this character, this NPC. This is Y'shtola's sister, one of her sisters. They've slowly been introducing him. Like, obviously, one of the sisters for Y'shtola is in the Summoner, the quest line. And this is another one. She's a gleaner in Charlayan. There you are. I hope you weren't waiting too long. Now that I've had some time to think about our time within the manuscript, I'd like to thank you anew for your bravery. What you did was no easy feat. I wouldn't have been able to decipher the story's mysteries without you. To think such a commonplace object would be the priceless treasure we were looking for. One final question yet bothered me, however. I've been trying to figure out why my father gifted the book to me, what he wanted me to accomplish for his final test. Eventually, I remembered the advice my father gave me when I asked to become his apprentice. Books had long since been my obsession, and I knew I wanted to specialize in recovering documents of all sorts. A gleaner may come into their own once they can obtain the item they're asked to find, but that is only the first step toward true mastery. For the longest time, I believed that my father was so respected because he could find even the rarest texts, yet I realize now that I was wrong. When we handed the young maiden that plate, she wept for joy. My father wanted me to see those tears. What was of worth immeasurable to her would have looked worthless to anyone else. The concept of value differs from person to person. A rare and expensive object won't necessarily be considered truly valuable by one and all. A master gleaner can see what their client truly desires and deliver something that speaks to their heart. That must be what my father meant by his advice so long ago. I wasn't the only one left with the book, you know. My father, drawing on the keen sense he'd honed over a lifetime, left keepsakes for each of his daughters. 12 books, each perfectly matching the recipient's needs. Although the time he spent with us was scarce, he paid attention, knew us through and through. Now more than ever, I want to follow in his footsteps. His wisdom has gifted me with a new perspective from which to approach my work. Of course, I have you to thank for this discovery. I won't soon forget our time together. Nod. Speaking of which, my sisters and I don't see each other all too often, nor do we keep in touch regularly. Fair. Even so, when Stola and I had a chance to catch up recently, she told me all about the adventures you've shared together. She mentioned about how she died. She bring that up? That wasn't my fault, by the way. The tale was very concise and organized, as is her wont. Yet the proud look on her face as she told it showed plainly how much she treasured the experience. I felt like I caught a glimpse of what she considers truly valuable, and it made me feel closer to her. I hope your travels continue to be exciting and fulfilling, Harlequin. I know that whereversoever you end up, a bright future awaits you. Okay, bye. Is it your phone number? I don't think she's handing that out in particular. Not yet, anyway. Alright, neat. Okay, so that's a nice little wrap-up quest to the Merchant's Tale. They made me run all the way over there and not have to run all the way back. That's the wrong button. Alright, we're gonna go all the way down here. Are those just wild cat girl gleaners out in the wild? Oh no, it's a cat boy and I think a human. Human's gross. You spoke with Nazca then? Good. I know you're a busy woman, so we both appreciate your time. Irol Nun was truly one of the best of us, and while Nazca has some work ahead until she reaches his level, there's no doubt in my mind she can eventually surpass her father. The Merchant's Tale will remain here in safekeeping, and if ever you feel like pursuing its pages once again, I'm certain Nazca will gladly accompany you. For all you've done for us, I would offer you this. We always give it to the gleaners before they depart, that they may find their way back to us safely. Sandwiches? That helped me get back to where I want to be. May it offer you the same protection on your next adventure. I only hope I have the chance to hear of it sometime. Sandwiches, alright. Oh, nice, 20 more points? Hell yeah. Alright, YouTube, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back in roughly 3 hours for Resident Evil Requiem. We'll be continuing that. We are nearing the end of that game, so hopefully you will join us for that. But thanks, YouTube. We'll be back otherwise with Final Fantasy XIV on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye, YouTube!